to have you with us for the playoffs on 2K Sports. It's Game 1. We're ready to tip it off in just moments. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Look at Atlanta.
Well, more than anything, they're looking to avoid a letdown. Sometimes you get home court advantage and you maybe take your foot off the pedal a little. But they do not want to start slow and give their opponent confidence.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Look at Atlanta. They want to make a statement here in the first game of this series.
Well, coming out strong is the best way to set the tone. A big win can last deeper into the playoffs as well.
Now, here is James. Shoots over Tatum. The rebound by Bosch.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
Here's McGrady. Releases from the wing and drills it.
And that gets us rolling. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
Porter from outside. Atlanta with the rebound. There's Tatum with the three. He's off on that one. Fires the three. Brooklyn, no good that time either. Here's McGrady. Lays it up and banks it in. McGrady's gotten his second bucket of the game.
He's taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Bosch. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
Well, Jason Tatum has proven he can score at the NBA level, but you want to see him share the basketball. Pretty pass.
Reed, no good.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Pass to James. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Here's McGrady. On target from range. McGrady's got 7.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Screen by James. Stripped it away. Fast break. Here we go. Pippen with it. And it's Reed picking him up. Pass to McGrady. Launches a 3. Knocks down the triple. He's got 10.
He's had a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
Now Harden. They need this. The rebound by Bosch. Here's McGrady. The 3 ball. And Reed pulls it down. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. He's off on the layup. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates. Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
They get it again. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
So he gets them both. 1:57 left in the first. And out of bounds, the Nets will take it. On the wing, Porter. Yet to see a basket. .136 left to play in the first quarter. 5 to shoot. James. No good, off the front rim.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
On the break for three. He buries it from three.
You see there's a hesitation to close out too hard on LeBron. They don't want to see him get downhill, but that three-point shot is on point.
McGrady, good. McGrady's got 14 points for the game.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Reed. The shot's good on the assist by James.
We are talking about perhaps the highest IQ player in history. LeBron knows how to get the ball to his guys in their sweet spots.
He's 7 out of 9 from the field to start off. Great output.
And it's James with the jam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. McGrady, good.
8 for 10 out of the gate. He couldn't ask for a much better start.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Out to James. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now, looking a little out of sorts.
And he drives in. They swipe it. And so it's Atlanta in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring. And time for us to get back into it here in game one. You know, for the Hawks, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
With their offense clicking on all cylinders, they own that first quarter.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
To the middle. Here's Nance. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle. These are his first free throws of the game. Good on both. Now here's Cousins. Pass to Randle. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Cousins with it. 6 on the shot clock. Lowry, no good.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
The shot's good. And the Hawks lead by 17.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Johnson with it, and it's Ingram picking him up. Here's Nance, plenty of space. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Nance has got 4 points this quarter.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Here's Caldwell. Rebound, Brooklyn.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
And here's Cousins. No points yet. For three, Randle nails it from three.
Well, Julius Randle has put in time to grow his ability to make three-point shots. Nice delivery.
Pass to Nance. Shoots from the baseline. Can't get it to drop.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
And Cousins throws it down.
This is what keeps Cousins' percentages up. The gimmies. My goodness.
Avdia, good.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Randall on the screen. Shoots over Nance. It's deflected. And he recovers it. Pass to Goodrich. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Goodrich has got his first points in this one.
Well, coaches might discourage that kind of look, but he'll take it anyway.
Now here's Johnson. They set the pick. Now Nance. Down low. Here's Sampson. And that one drops. And the Hawks lead by 16.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Back to Cousins. And there's another one for Brooklyn.
Well, you don't see him work the catch-and-shoot game often, but DeMarcus Cousins proving capable right there.
Now Avdia. From deep, Johnson. And Goodrich pulls it down. Randall, right side. To the paint. Here's Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
Boy, aggressive move by DeMarcus Cousins. He'll dish out more punishment than he receives, that's for sure.
Pass to Johnson. To the inside. Cousins with the steal. Here's Randall. Oh! And he dunks it down.
Wow, Julius Randall with a little flavor on the finish.
Here's Sampson. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
If a teammate's open in the painted area, you give him the basketball. Those are high-quality shots.
Here's Lowry. He's scoreless. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
And the deficit down inside single digits. Lowry's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, step into your shot, rise and fire. Kyle Lowry ready from three.
Outside Johnson. Back to Avdia. Pass to Sampson. The Hawks need to get one up here. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Here's Goodrich. Outside for Randall. Fires the three. Avdia pulls it in.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Outside Johnson. With one on the clock. And that's not going to go. And so it's Atlanta with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back after this word. Thanks for joining us again for round one of the NBA playoffs. Atlanta leading by 9. Here's McGrady. Stolen. Outside Ingram. The three. Mutombo with the rebound.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
And Gobert with a block.
Learn the lesson quickly, folks. Do not test Rudy Gobert.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Bosch. Brooklyn pulls it in. Randall outside. Picked his pocket. Pippen right side. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Takes a three. Atlanta again missing. Nets trail by 9. Now here's Lowry. For three, Randall. Mutombo with the rebound.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
Atlanta shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight.
Boy, if you think about everything Jason Tatum does for his team, it's at a high level. And he doesn't ever get the full recognition he deserves. This guy is the very definition of franchise player.
Pass to Bosch. 4-3. Up again. Here's Mutombo. Porter with the steal. They push it up 4-on-3.
LeBron James, ever the showman, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
Here's Tatum. And there's the rejection. Here's James.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
To the right side. Back to Tatum. Pass to McGrady. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Boy, he is just putting this team on his back right now. And he's got his rhythm. You just keep playing through him.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And they pick up 2. And now a 10-point Hawks lead.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here. Really giving his team a lift.
LeBron, a smooth operator inside.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
On the wing, Tatum. Pass to Pippen. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. And the Hawks lead by 10.
I mean, the growth of Jason Tatum as a playmaker. The best players elevate their teammates. It's exactly what he does.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Here's Gobert. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Got a piece of it. And a fast break now for Atlanta. Here's Pippen. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Pass to Goodrich. From 18 feet away. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Goodrich has gotten a second bucket on the night. Off the outside. Puts up a three. And the basket by Pippen. Nets trail by 13. A minute 29 left in the third quarter. Here's Harper. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Pass to Johnson. Inside. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Avdia. Randall on the screen. Out to the right wing. The 3 is up.
You know, for this team to win games, he knows he's got to be much more efficient than he's been.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Driving to the basket. Outside Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Connects from downtown. And the Hawks lead by 14.
You love how Joe Johnson goes straight up with that shot. He doesn't hesitate for a second.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
The kick out to Nance. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Almost inescapable, that 7'9" wingspan. Send it back, big Rudy Gobert.
Here's Nance. Off target from the baseline. And so it's Atlanta going into the break up 12. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. All right, stick around. And thanks for sticking with us as this round 1 game continues. Nets trail by 12. And Cousins throws it down.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. To the paint. Pass to Johnson. Jacks up a 3. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Cousins with it. Picked by Reed. 5 on the clock. Outside Harden. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Sampson.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Pass to Avdia. From downtown. Rebound Brooklyn. Here's Guerin. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Guerin's got his first basket. The kick out to Nance. We've gone about a minute and a half into this 4th quarter. Soft touch off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 13. Here's Harden. Avdia pulls it in. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. And the Hawks making a change here. Avdia outside. Outside Johnson. That 3's off the mark.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
3-pointer, Harden. Nance pulls down the board.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make-all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
And that's good. Harden for 3. Harden's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. There's a screen by Johnson. And it's Avdia off the drive. Can't connect from short range.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Harden can't hit.
Geez, you can almost feel his desperation. He wants so badly to see the ball go through the net.
Avdia with a steal. In transition, here they come. Oh, James with the block.
Oh, you got to be careful around the basket because James will turn these shots right back at you.
Misses the three.
I'll tell you, this is not a game he'll want to individually remember, but they are positioned to close this thing out.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
Got a hand on it. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul.
And after a first half where he didn't turn it over once, that has sure changed here in the second.
Atlanta leading by 10. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Tatum. And Tatum fires one home.
I love when Jason Tatum is aggressive to score the basketball. He does a tremendous job keeping his focus.
That one misses for Tatum. Nets trail by 12. James! Picked it out of midair! In transition! Ooh, poked away. Stolen by Harden. And here's Reed. Oh, no good on the layup. Outside Tatum. And there's a defensive three.
You know how we do it. Jack be nimble and Jack be quick if you wanna jack me on a lick. Cause I'm that fool from South Central. You think you stuck yourself with a number 2 pin, so that's how. With more bounce to the ounce in the dash. Mash up and that's headed for the west. Everything is great. Slow down for the dip on the 108 and keep mashing. Don't try to keep the boat from crashing. Stashing the and I thought you knew it. You know how we do it. You know how we do it. West side. Hitting on the west side. Coming from the west side. It's nothing but the west side.
Wanna be a baller, shot caller, 20-inch blades on the Impala, caller tonight. Got sprayed, but I hit the highway, making money the flyway. But it's got to be a better way, yeah.
I'm a baller, I'm a 20-inch crawler, blades on Impala, diamond rock waller, R10 howler, never leader, not a fouler. Break these boys off, I'm a 20-inch crawler, bust a left or right, I'm out of sight, I'm throw. I'm bouncing off the road, I'm in the motor, with the boat, I'm chaining tune. Hop out my big body form, chain with the tongue, can't forget the alarm. I'm hopping, I'm looking good, diamonds get some wood. Man, it's understood, got money in my hood. I'm pushing big body, can't stop me. For the 9-8, gotta sell a million copy. I'ma crow slow, hit the stove, I'ma go real slow. I have to go, I'ma. Man, I'm looking clean, one more control, 3 green and nice bust.
Wanna be a baller, shot caller, 20-inch blades on the Impala, caller, get tonight. Got sprayed, but I hit the highway, making money the flyway. But it's got to be a in the wind. As I crawl down on those, twanging Lorenzo. Your eye get froze, hey, you see my low, candy red too low. Then my top line slow, hit it, my remote, sit it in my presidential B12 with the AMG kit and don't quit. As I from KC to H down connecting Southside. Now we worldwide, watch me hot side, best pet, can't be denied.
Playoff basket. Ball here on 2K Sports. Game 2, we're bringing it to you live. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. And we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the Atlanta Hawks taking on the Brooklyn Nets. You take a look at Brooklyn.
Well, they don't have any time to waste. It's a quick series. The time to act is now. If they don't bring their A game tonight, it's all over for them, plain and simple.
You take a look at the Nets, you feel like they'll get stronger as the series goes on.
Yeah, I mean, this is a team that makes all the necessary adjustments. They do a great job of learning from mistakes and patching up holes.
Now here's Porter. Pass to Reed. The shot's good on the assist by James.
Known as a point forward, James excels at facilitating the offense and making his teammates better. One of the best to ever do it.
To the wing, right side. Here's McGrady. And Reed pulls it down.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. And now the Hawks on the break. Pippen outside. Pass to McGrady. Excellent D there from Reed.
And give the defense credit. He was met at the rim.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Back to James. And slam dunk by James.
This is classic LeBron. Read leaping off the floor for a powerful dunk.
Here's Pippen. Brooklyn pulls it in. Here's Harden. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet it.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. Who would gladly take those?
You like the way Tatum can sliver around to get his shot.
Picked by Reed. It's James with the drive. And the Nets tack on 2 more.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Here's Mutombo. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
Atlanta shooting their first free throw of the night. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Nets. Outside corner. Picked by Reed. Shot clock at 5. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And we have witnessed Harden becoming a dynamic playmaker over time, including improving as a distributor.
Now here's Pippen. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes. He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. Here's Reed. Mutombo with the rebound. The Hawks trailing. Here's McGrady. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
The story so far has been their mid-range shooting. The analytics might not like it, but elite offenses still knock it down from that area.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
And the Nets with possession here. Pass to James. .141 left in the first quarter of the game. Reed inside. Hayes. Atlanta with the rebound. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively. He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now, here is James. Porter gets the bucket.
The guard-like skills in a forward's body. Porter Jr. with the quick release.
Outside Tatum. There's the screen. Atlanta needs to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Nets with the lead. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Guerin. Still without a bucket. Oh, they pick off the pass. Here's McGrady. Pass to Bosch. Right side Tatum. Here's Pippen. And that's not going to go. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Nets out in front. They lead by 1. And the second quarter is on. And let's get you back to the action as Game 2 is getting underway. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Brooklyn.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
Hey, a rare three-pointer from him. Nance has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Randall on the screen. The drive by Ingram. Here's Johnson. From down in the low post, it goes. Johnson's got his first points of the night.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
They want Ingram attacking the basket like this. He gets his juices flowing when he can get to the rim and finish strong.
What I want to know is, where is the rim protection? That was just too easy.
Randall on the screen. Here's Goodrich. From outside, off the mark. The Hawks leading. Here's Caldwell. Yet to see a basket. To the middle. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here's Avdia. Pass to Caldwell. And there's a defensive 3-second call. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. To the inside. And Nance with the slam.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Double team on Ingram. Down low. And there's a 3-second violation. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Stolen by Lowry. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Nets trail by 5. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Shot on the wing. Avdia pulls it in. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. Shot by Johnson, no good. And here's Cousins. Randall outside. It's tipped. They recover it. Clock at 4. That shot is off. Stolen. Lowry outside. Here's Goodrich. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good. Here's Caldwell. Takes it inside. Rebounded by Cousins. Now Ingram. Pass to Cousins. .151 left in the second quarter. And the shot goes in. So it's Atlanta now. Here's Sampson. Double by Randall. Back to Avdia. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Lowry. minute 29 left in the second period. Just 5 to shoot. Inside. Here's Sampson. Randall pulls down the board. Brooklyn trailing. Pass to Cousins. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish it tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Nance lays it up and banks it in. Nance has got 7 points here in the quarter.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets. I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
So he gets them both. 56 seconds left in the first half. And there's the screen. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
For 3, Randall. It's hauled in by Sampson.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Lowry with a steal. Outside Ingram. The 3 is up. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Here's Johnson. Banked it in off the glass. Johnson's got 8.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Atlanta on top, up by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. Picked it out of midair. And a fast break now for Atlanta. There's Tatum with the 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Nets trail by 5. Here's Goodrich. Pass to Randolph. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Brooklyn making a switch here. James, right side. Outside for Porter. The shot's good on the assist by James. Porter's got his second bucket of the night.
A lights-out three-point shooter. All Porter Jr. needs is a little wiggle room, and he's pulling up.
These are his first free throws of the game. That free throw misses. He hits the second from the line. And Harden's got the ball here for Brooklyn. Trailing by 2. Screen by James. Pass to Reed. Back to Harden. Screen by James. 6 to shoot. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Outside Tatum. And Tatum fires one home.
Tatum reminding the defense like,
oh, big finish. Wow.
Okay, I see you. Okay, wow. Oh, man, LeBron James getting acrobatic, putting on a show. I see you, big fella.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Pass to Mutombo. Back to Pippen. Here's Mutombo. 4 on the clock. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Harden from outside. Knocks down the long J. Harden's got 5 points.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Outside Harden. Fires from the wing. Mutombo with a rebound.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's McGrady. He has 6. 4 on the clock. Fires from deep. Rebounded by James Harden.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
The Hawks lead by 3. Outside Tatum. Oh, and a great bucket from Tatum. Taking the hit.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
Harden into the lane. And again, it's the Nets missing. And Atlanta with possession here. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
Oh, they're lucky that pass was just tipped and not taken. Could have been worse.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Pass to McGrady. This one for 3.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Offensive board. Outside Harden. And here's Porter. Pocket 6. Harden surveying the D. That's short off the rim. Atlanta leading by 5. Tatum with it. He's got 6. Pass to McGrady. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. .125 left in the third quarter. Here's Caldwell. Pass to Johnson. 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. Drops in the 3. Johnson's got 11 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Randall draws the double. Nice D from Nance. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Brooklyn pulls it in. Here's Goodrich. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
That's a costly error. Well, let's see how they bounce back.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Johnson for 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Here's Goodrich. Brooklyn, no good that time either. And now the Hawks on the break. Outside Johnson. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks earning this break in the action, up 10. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be right back. Thanks for joining us again for round 1 of the NBA playoffs. The Hawks lead by 10. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Caldwell. For 3. Rebounded by LeBron. Here comes LeBron.
And James is terrifying on this drive, especially when you give him a lot to play.
Here's Sampson. And James Harden pulls it down. Here's Guerin. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Out of bounds. It'll be Hawks ball. And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Jordi Fernandez was just reviewing the plan with his team. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
And Allie, thanks. To the paint. Here's Pippen. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Over to the left wing.
Remember, they had 0 turnovers at the half. It's been a very different story.
In the studio,